today's problem we are discussing the educational code forces round 189. Give two question C. The question name is red black bears. So I will read out the question. The question is there are two cross end cells. Each cell of the table is colored either in the red or black. You want to repaint some cells of this table so that there exists at least one way to partition all cells in n pairs such that the following condition hold. The cells in each pair have the same color. The cells in each pair share a side. What is the minimum number of cells that need to be repainted? So let me list down this condition. If we have we're given that we have two cross n cells, so let's say the n value is 4. So it would look something like this. We have 1, 2, and 3. So these are 2 cross 4. So what the condition says that the cells in each pair must have a same color and the cells in each pair share a side and partition all cells in n pairs. So you need n pairs, and in a pair, there will be two cells. And the condition given is that, let's say, if I had to say that what a pair would look like. So let's say this is of green color and I have another of green color. So this could be a pair. Why it could be a pair? Because um, they share the side and they are of the same color. Or another possibility could be if I had one ball here. So then this could also be termed as, yes, they are also a pair according to the condition that is given in this question. So what I need to do is I need to find that if I can change the color of the pairs of these cells, what is the minimum number of the cells that I need to repaint to uh, get n number of pairs? Let's have an example. The first example is really easy. Easy. I have a cell and I have two cells, and there's only way that I can do that by either I could make it this red or I can make this blue. Both work equally well, so I can do any one. I can go with any option and then I repaint them, and then it will require me to repaint just one. Now let's look toward the second. This is B, B, R, R, B, R, R. So one possibility is this. If I take this and then I make them in this. So I need two such pairs and I got two such pairs, so I don't need to repaint anything and it just goes me 0. That's it. That's it, guys. But let's walk toward the next question, which says we have R P R P R B. What's important to know about this question is, see, I need to understand that what are my options. Either I can go by this way, or the possibilities that I can go by this way. And I don't think that living is a good opportunity here. leaving a complete, you could say, this is a row, so leaving a complete column or even a row also. Leaving a row, a column unattended is not feasible in this case. Let's try to understand why. Um, see, so like now let's consider this one. So there are only two ways that I said that either I could turn up this or I can turn up with this. And I was saying that we need to prove that skipping is not a better option. Uh, we must make pairs either like this, or if we make by this, then we need to choose this. We can't afford losing it. So let's see. This is a three cross two matrix, we can say, and we need to make pairs. We need to make how many pairs? N pairs. So how many cells are there? There are six cells, and they need to be sharing the boundaries. So if you divide it by that, that means every cell will be including in the final judgment. And if you don't believe, like let's see, this is mathematically proven, but still let's see, because sometimes mathematics doesn't make much sense till we not perform it practically. If we have one, two, three, four, R, B, R, B, R, B, 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 R, B. So we need five. I say one, two, three, four, five. So from this, it's very much clear that whatever you do, like in whatever way you choose, and you consider about the constraint that is given, that they need to be same and that they need to share the boundaries, then it becomes really believable that um that that technically we are just having all, we need to include all the cells in that. So then then it makes our work easier. What do I mean by like how our work become easier is if I'm choosing this. So uh if I choose this, like I choose the vertical and I come to the next, then I have two possibilities. That is, I can go by this, or like if this is horizontal, or I can also go again vertical. There are two possibilities, but you need to understand that, as I've said, that you need to include every cells, because then only we will have a pair such that they are greater than, or that they are equal to the n, that is the number in a single row. What does that mean is if I'm choosing it horizontally, then there is no other option than choosing it horizontally, and that makes our work easier. That before when I was doing this question, I got confused with like maybe we can skip. I did not went into this mathematics before, but then when I was thinking deep enough, I realized that that we can't skip anything, and that's what I was mistaking it that we can't skip anything. So we have just two moves. Either it is like this, can call it vertical move, and then we have horizontal move. And in horizontal move, we will take both uh, from the first row and from the second row, secondth row. We can compute them together. There is no harm in it. Let me show you my code, what I did. So this is my code. Here is my input. So what I did is I took the number of n number of elements in single row. It doesn't matter you like you're just trying to I've taken them as a string as input. So n is just for my reference. It doesn't have to do anything. It doesn't need to be mentioned here. I have a dp of n plus one size I've made, and then I call my function as work. And here in work, what I have is this is a standard RDP condition. If the current value is not -1, then probably I have encountered this index before, so I can replace the value here. And here what I did is here I checked like can I do I have more columns here. So it's like if I can say uh, if I have AB and AB here, so I can say that what I'm checking here is I'm on the
How
if
did
it,
you
this is
explain this to non-coding guy?
the zeroth and this is one. So this is zeroth row and this is the first row. So I am checking here is if ARR of I or ARR of one of I, that means I'm in this row, the first row, and I'm checking on some ith index, and I'm checking it with, for example, um, for some I plus one. Let's say this is I, then I'm checking with this. This is horizontal, and this is vertical move. Horizontal move. I hope it's clear. So basically, what I did is if it's not equal, then I need to repaint it. So that's what I did here. Just little programming tweak. That's it. And then I again added. So if they are equal, so then this value will be zero, so it won't add anything. But if they are unequal, then it will add a one to it. And then I just skip those two indices. Means if I was here and I'm checking with this, then I will directly jump to this in this column. Now this column I will parse next. I hope it's clear. And this is for the I'm checking on the zeroth row. It's like column wise. I'm comparing. This was like row wise. In a single row, I was uh, checking, but this is like column wise on the like above it in the same column they are. So above it in the zeroth row, is it equal to the element in the first row on the same column? If they are equal, then nothing need to add. If they are unequal, then uh, you just add one. And you need to find that only like which one will take the minimum moves. And as said that initially what I got confused with was I was taking extra move, so I kept uh, another container to mark how many pairs that I have. But when I realized that it's not of any use, so I removed it. And I honestly took little help, but it was necessary because I got confused a bit. But I hope that this is clear to you guys now, and hope you love the video and if you enjoyed watching it, so uh, do give some feedback. And if you don't, you can just also give some negative feedback as you want.